People have asked me if I consider the Who Made Who album from AC/DC a comeback album from the band. This is the Rock and Roll Weatherman. My name is Sean Morrison. Of course, it was more of a soundtrack album based on the Stephen King release Maximum Overdrive, and then it was featured in 2003 as part of the AC/DC Remaster series. It did have three new tracks on the album, of course, which included Who Made Who, and the two instrumentals DT and Chase the Ace. And DT I usually hear on like the WSOU 89.5 FM when they used to do their little promo commercials for stuff. Chase the Ace is one that Janaki likes. I know she plays that every so often at the home here. And those were the newly written songs for this album, and then the remaining tracks were songs that were previously released by the band. Some would say it's just like a sort of a best of. Well, I'll get into that in a second. Ride On, of course, is the only one that features Bon Scott on the lead vocals. He passed away in 1980. Rest in peace, Bon. All the rest of the tracks feature Brian Johnson on the lead vocals. And along with the album was that 73-minute video package, which contained music videos for the songs Who Made Who, You Shook Me All Night Long, Shake Your Foundations, which was remixed Hell's Bells, and footage of a live performance from For Those About to Rock, which was filmed in Detroit in 1983, and that was on a Flick of the Switch tour. The video of the title track for Who Made Who, directed by David Mellor, recorded in Brixton Academy in London, and features countless clones of AC/DC guitarist Angus Young. It's a fucking awesome video. I love that song to this day. One of my favorite AC/DC songs, Maximum Rock and Roll. These clones consisted of hundreds of fans who came all over from the UK. Many have slept in the freezing cold in front of Brixton Academy for the opportunity to take part. Very cool. And there was about 300 members of the band's fan club, as well as others who heard about the event on radio. It was written, the song Who Made Who, for Stephen King, for the movie, like I said, Maximum Overdrive, whose theme was machines that came alive and began killing people. I mean, I've seen the movie. It's a cool soundtrack for the movie. The movie wasn't the best box office results, but it's become a cult movie, I feel. Every so often it is on TV. I like the video game Say Play Me, you know what I mean? The lyrics explore the idea of gadgets and devices created by mankind coming to rule over human beings instead of the other way around. The irony where human beings become subservient by the technology they created. Oh yes. I still don't understand why actually I was just mentioning this. I'm sorry. I thought they were saying that the song was derided. The movie was created, derided by critics who financially flopped. The song "Who Made Who" was like I said, one of the band's most successful in years. Reached number 16 in the UK and on the mainstream rock charts in the United States at number 33. And it was also voted second best track of 1986's Hit Parade magazine polls. And then the reissue of You Shook Me All Night Long was released from the album, peaking at number 46 in the UK. The album sold 5 million in the UK despite it being a box office disaster, the movie. And it applauds the bands for rescuing songs like Sick the Pink from they said the other albums were mediocre. I love Flick of the Switch. I love Flying the Wall. Do I consider them mediocre? Not really. They might not be fans' favorite AC/DC album, but hey, you can't make Back in Black every single album. You release an album. Same thing with For Those About to Rock. Maybe they should have waited to reissue the Bond music instead of putting right in front of For Those About to Rock. And that could be another video for another day. But the Who Made Who featured, like I said, there was 9 songs completely, and on side 1 was Who Made Who, You Shook Me All Night Long, DT, Sink the Pink, as well as Ride On. And then we had on side 2 Hell's Bells, Shake Your Foundations. It's also a remix, it says. Chase the Ace. Regarding Shake Your Foundation, do I feel it was a remix? I'd have to give it a listen again because it's been so long, so I've been listening to it. And after Chase the Ace was For Those About to Rock, We Salute You. And I think it was a cool soundtrack. And then, like I said, for an album to sell 5 million copies and for a movie to bomb, that is kind of odd, if you know what I'm saying. Friends, if you're not subscribed to the Sean Morrison YouTube channel, please do so. Everyone else after subscribe. We thank you much for the continued love, honor, and support. It is greatly appreciated. And then the VHS Who Made Who that was released, I don't know if this is on DVD now. If someone knows, you could leave a message here. Was for Who Made Who. You Shook Me All Night Long, which was filmed in 1986 to promote the Who Made Who album. Shake Your Foundations, Hell's Bells, as well as For Those About to Rock We Salute You, which was from the Joe Louis Arena in Detroit, November 1983. And actually, all 5 of these videos were released as part of the Family Jewels DVD set. That came out a while back. And like I said, it charted great everywhere. I mean, Billboard charts are way different then. Sometimes you hit number 33 on the Billboard Top 200, you might not even get a gold album, but I'm going to get that in a second. Australia, number 4. Austrian albums, 28. 47 Dutch albums finished, number 6. Number 24 in Germany. New Zealand, number 24. Swedish albums, number 21. 21 and Swiss albums, number 16 in the UK. Like I said, number 33 Billboard Top 200. Canadian metal albums, Nielsen's SoundScan, number 53, and that was in 2002. And then year-end charts, we had 1986, number 100 on the Billboard Top 200 year ends, and in 2000, as I said, Nielsen SoundScan, number 53. Canadian metal albums, I just find that fucking funny. And it was 5 times platinum in Australia, which was 350,000 units, 500,000 units in Germany, platinum, 25,000 units in Switzerland made it gold, 100,000 in the United Kingdom was gold, and 5 million copies in the United States. So those that say that the Who Made Who soundtrack was a joke, I think you guys are wrong, because I feel it was a comeback for the band. They did have a successful tour and all, if you know what I'm saying, of the album, and I hope they bring that song Who Made Who back into their live set list. So no, it's not a greatest hits album. It's definitely a soundtrack album. You know, some people felt it could have been a cash grab, just to get people to buy the album. Listen, nothing wrong with bands releasing an album with a few new songs and putting some old songs on there. This was meant for a movie. This is more of a soundtrack album, totally different situation. AC/DC hasn't really ever released a greatest hits to my knowledge, despite being bootleg releases around there. Because I know that someone I know did a video about a AC/DC video from Russia. AC/DC CD release from Russia, which was a bootleg greatest hits. So it wasn't a legit one, though. There could be bootleg greatest hits going out there as well. So definitely, Who Made Who is definitely an awesome soundtrack album. Definitely. Your favorite tracks, friends, off the Who Made Who release? We know it's all ACD. We know it's only 3 new songs. We do know there's songs from other previous albums, but you can do favorites on this one as well. If you know my number 1 favorite song on this soundtrack is definitely Who Made Who, or Who Made Fucking Who. Definitely Who Made You, friends. Your thoughts? Shame, shame, shame.